Picture yourself standing in the heart of a raging storm. Around you, trees bend, debris flies, and the howl of the wind drowns out everything else. Yet, in this chaos, there's an oak that stands, unshaken. Its roots sink deep, its core remains firm. You wonder, how does it endure? This is the essence of Stoic indifference. Not apathy, but an unshakable calm in the face of life's storms. Today, we delve into how mastering this ancient principle can unlock a freedom you've never thought possible. The world of ancient Rome was no stranger to chaos. Political upheaval, war, personal betrayal, these were constants, not exceptions. It was in this crucible of uncertainty that Stoicism emerged, a philosophy built on resilience and wisdom. At its core was the concept of apatheia, often misunderstood as detachment. In truth, it was an active practice, to discern what is within our control and what is not, and to act only where influence is possible. Epictetus, born a slave, knew this lesson better than most. Imagine his life, a man who could control nothing about his physical circumstances, but everything about his inner world. When his master cruelly twisted his leg, Epictetus calmly remarked that it would break. When it did, he simply said, "I told you so." Was this indifference? Yes, but not in the way we might think. The art of indifference begins with understanding what the Stoics called the dichotomy of control. Imagine holding a stone in one hand and a feather in the other. The stone is heavy, unyielding, and impervious to the wind. It symbolizes the things we cannot change. The feather is light, moving easily in response to the slightest breeze. It symbolizes our thoughts, choices, and actions. Mastery lies in focusing on the feather and letting the stone be. But how does this apply to the struggles we face today? Imagine you're criticized harshly by a colleague. Your instinct may be to defend, to retaliate, to fix their opinion of you. Yet, their thoughts are the stone, beyond your control. Your response, however, is the feather. You can choose to be guided by virtue, kindness, humility, and strength. This is the first taste of freedom. The power of Stoic indifference is not about cold detachment, but about seeing the world clearly. When Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, faced betrayal and political chaos, he turned not to anger or despair but to his journal. In one entry, he reminds himself, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." There's a story of a young woman living today who embraced this principle. After losing her job unexpectedly, she felt the familiar grip of panic and self-doubt. But instead of spiraling, she paused and wrote a question inspired by the Stoics. What is in my control? The answer was clear: her effort, her mindset, her ability to seek new opportunities. Within months, she found a position that suited her even better, carrying with her a serenity that astonished those around her. Indifference does not mean ignoring the world. It means seeing it for what it is, a tapestry of events, some within your grasp, many beyond it. The Stoics didn't withdraw from life. They engaged with it fully, but without the chains of attachment. Seneca, advising his friend Lucilius, once said, "The greatest prison people live in is the fear of what others think." Stoic indifference shatters that prison. What would it feel like to truly let go? To wake each morning and say, as Epictetus taught, "I am not disturbed by events, but by my judgments of them, and I can change those judgments." As the storm around you begins to settle, you realize something profound. The oak stands firm not because it fights the wind, but because it yields to it where it must and resists it where it can. In the same way, mastering Stoic indifference allows you to root yourself deeply in what matters and let go of the rest. So, as you step back into your own life, ask yourself, what is the storm in your world? What is the stone you must let lie? And where is the feather, waiting for your gentle hand to guide it? This is your moment to choose. Take a breath, embrace the storm, and begin your journey toward ultimate freedom. If this resonates with you, like this video, share your story in the comments, and subscribe for more wisdom from the Stoics. Together, let's build an inner world unshaken by the outer one.